All right. Good morning once again.
Good morning.
Okay.
Good morning, sir.
You are all welcome. So, so we are still on the Facebook marketing, and so far so good. We have laid a very strong foundation. At this point, we all understand what Facebook marketing is all about. We have also gone through how to set up our Facebook page. And then we have started looking at the practical aspects, that is how we can understand the marketing goals on Facebook, and which I have theoretically explained to us. I think what we want to embark on this morning or in this section is for us to start learning how to place ads using any of those goals. But just before we dive into that aspect, I would like to attend to some of the issue we are having. So let me try. As you can see, I have 3 different accounts. I know we created these tech services together in the class. The tech services or the tech service is one of my Facebook business profile, while this is another business profile, while this is the basic Facebook accounts. Now, just to know whether the fault is from your end, let us try creating another page just to check. So, of course, you come to this section, click on page, right? So it will display the number of pages that we have. So let's say we want to add additional one, then I'll click on this. So I'll select public page.
Okay, so let me stop sharing.
Yes, stop sharing. So I've already shared it. That means you are not seeing what I'm doing since. So you select public and then click on next. Then get started. You just want to find out something. So I'll say, for example, I'll say paid ad. Let's say that is the name of this page. And then let's see if it's accepted. So category, let's say online, like you selected the social agency or social media agency. So let's just say we create and run online ads. So let's assume that is my biodata, which they even told me that it is optional, which means that it shouldn't be a factor of accepting me. So if I click on create now, let's see, so you can see cannot create page. You have attempted to create too many pages recently. Please try again in few minutes. So I'm thinking, though my error and your error is not the same. My error is because I have too many pages and they don't want me to exceed that number. But it's possible that you may need to give some time with that account that you edited. Mercy, if you can hear me, that account you are creating this Facebook page under? Is it your old account or a new account you created with the new number you set up with WhatsApp Business?
Yes, sir. It's a new account I created with
Okay.
WhatsApp Business.
Okay, that is a new Facebook account. That account has never
Yes,
existed.
sir. No.
Okay, so I think it will work. You just have to keep trying. I'm having this issue now, which means that I cannot proceed. I've created too many accounts. So what you do, try and go through it again, maybe
Okay,
by
sir.
the end of today or tomorrow, and let me know if it's going or not. So
Okay,
I
sir.
think it has to do with their end. I don't think it's your end, because once they have approved the name, I don't think it's your fault any longer. All right, so let's see how we can place awareness ad. That is the one I want to focus on. Let's see how we can run awareness ad. Awareness ad. So remember that awareness ad is an ad that you run when a company is newly opened, or where you feel that people have not really know you much. So there is need for you to create awareness ads. And like I told us the other time, the awareness ad is good for new businesses that have not broken some ground. So we must understand the goals of this different ad. So to start with, the first thing is for you to get your content in place, whether it is video content or it is infographics content, that is graphic design work, or just make sure you have your content. So I have a content that I am going to use to show us, so that once we are done with this session and we start creating content, I will not have to come back here. So I will know that then once you have your content, you know how to come back here and place it. All right. So to start with, your first step, you go to add manager. You go to add manager. Now, I would like to take it this way. Instead of us placing the ad before funding the account, let us quickly look at how do we fund the account. There should be money in the account before we think of what? Placing an ad, knowing very well that the ad will need money, so that we wouldn't get to the stage where it will ask for the payment and discover that there's no money in our wallets. So I'll quickly start showing us how you can fund your ad accounts. Because once you get to this place, it means you have an ad account, which must have been verified by Facebook. So to make payment or to fund your wallet, you come to this section here. Remember the icon I click? You can see this, then click on billing and payments. So once you click on it, this is where you should always come to know whether you still have money in your ad account before placing ad, outside coming here to pay. So you can see that I still have 2,000 plus before the days I schedule elapse, because I ran ad recently and I said the ad should run for 3 days, and I program each day should not exceed. That is what each day spending or consumption of the money I have here, Facebook should not exceed 3,000 naira. And I placed, I think it was 10,000 ad because just 3 days. I wanted 3,000, 3,000. So which means that there were some days in that 3 days that people did not click to have consumed the entire 3,000 plan. And that is how after the 3 days elapses, I'm still having more than 1,000 naira. But what I am saying is that in case you want to place any ad and you want to check whether you still have money there, is the same process you follow, as you can see it now. So with this, I'm able to know that, oh, I have 2,000 naira there. So as a professional digital marketer, you can fund your account if you are sure, if you are guaranteed that you have, maybe you're going to have, or you have the client already. You can put like 100K there. That 100K will be there till anytime until you place content that consumes it. So as soon as you are collecting the work, you can be collecting different customers' work. And then because you know that you have funded your account, as you are placing the ad, they are all, are tapping from the fund. Now, with time, you have to keep checking whether the fund has elapsed or consumed. Because once those ads are running and you get to a point whereby there is no fund, what happens is that the ad will stop automatically. So once this wallet receive fund, they will also pick up automatically. That is, if it is still within the range of the time you said the ad should run. That is why I want to give all this professional advice. Anytime you run ad, always learn to specify the end dates. Don't just select the start date and then proceed, because if you do not specify the end date, you'll be surprised that even when the days you agree with the customer has ended, you will now begin to use your own personal money to keep promoting that content for that customer. And before it comes to your notice, most of your fund will have been consumed. I hope you are getting what I'm saying.
We are getting it, sir.
All right, so always make sure you do that. So now, for you to add here, you can come here to choose your payment method. Your payment method. I have already, you can see that you have not added any payment method. Now, why? Because there is now a new system introduced by Facebook. Those of us that are coming into this field now, we are lucky. 3 years ago, there was a time anybody from this part of the world, we were all banned from making payments. So if I'm going to run any ad, I have to consult somebody maybe in UK or US. Once I get to the payment aspect, grant the person access to my account and help me to fund the account. Just imagine the stress that, and this was actually very discouraging. It was one of the reasons why this was difficult for people on this side. All these, I run Facebook ad that you are seeing up and down on the internet were not possible. So the job opportunity for professional marketers like this were not there. But now they have made it very easy that you can pay to transfer. And that is the reason why I made this payment without setting up payment method, because it will prompt out the list of payment gateway that Facebook allows. Then from there, I will pick transfer. So let's say we want to fund this account now. So I will just click on add fund. So the moment you click on add fund, you have choose an amount or choose amount. Choose an amount to add to your available fund. We will deduct from your from your total as your ad runs. You can see what I told you now. Now, you will not specify how much do you want to add to what is already there. So when a client pay you, like depending on how you charge, if your charges include your service, if a client pays you 100,000, do not fund the account with the whole 100,000 because your profit is there. But you should be able to know the worth of the service that is added to the total costs. So if you want to save, maybe you want to reserve 30,000 for your service, then you put 70,000 here. All right. So so that we can confirm it, so that we can follow the process to the end and see how it works. So I will just put something there because I know I'll so run ad. So let's say I want to add, let's say I want to add 1,000 naira. Remember that what the minimum you can add is 100. So you cannot fund your account with 50 naira. That is what it's saying. So the minimum is 100. So I've exceeded the minimum. Then add payment method. I'll just come to what? Pay by transfer. Then I'll click on next. It will now generate the payments information, the bank I'm to pay to. So I will just accept that open pay by bank transfer. So this will now bring out the bank detail of Facebook that you can pay to. Now you can see it now. This is the amount I want to add to my wallet. This is the bank that they are working. So this Paga. I believe some of us that have been around for a while in Nigeria, Paga is one of the first fintech. All this OPay, they are just yesterday. Paga is one of the oldest. All this fintech company in Nigeria. So probably the reason why it's possible now, they have undertaken a contract. That is why you see that transferring is not easy for us. If not, you can see is a business strategy. They know that people are having issue and they have been entrusted. Probably they've submitted their detail and Facebook is able to accept them. So now we now click, this is the account. You say it's by transfer and this is the time limit. Once it exceeds 1 hour plus, or is it 1 hour or 2 minutes, the whole of this will expire. So now I want to transfer. So I'll go to my OPay, I select to bank, and then put the account, the amount I want to put there. Let's say what? Sorry, the recipient account, which is Paga, the number rather. So I'll say 3007943 631, and then pick the bank, search Paga. So as soon as I click on Paga, I say what? Account unavailable, recipient incomplete. What is it? Let me check. Account number is 300-794-3631. I think I made a mistake. So I'll say Paga. Verify. So you can say, I don't know if you can see it. So this is what we are going to say. So what I'm saying here is Paga Facebook ad. So I'll now click on next, confirm, then put the 1,000 naira, and then specify your remark if you want. Let's say Facebook ad funding. Facebook ad funding, and then click on confirm. Now ask me for my password, enter my password, just watch what will happen. Once it shows successful, just focus on the screen. Now it has transferred. Now you see what is happening. Sharp. Once it's confirmed on your phone that you have successfully transferred, it will automatically synchronize and identify, and then tell you that what now you have added 1,000. So let me refresh my page and then check again. So it has actually gone from here. Let me see. Yes, it has gone from here. So just to update. Perfect. So you can see it. So any question? I think that is very clear. It's very straightforward. It's very straightforward. It's not something that should be difficult.
Yes, sir.
So just for you to come here. Now, once you have funded your account, now let's go to the ad placement now. So ad placement, remember how we got here. So I will just I'll go back to my ad manager. So remember, you just come to campaign. Just click on campaign back. So that will take you back to the ad manager. So from the ad manager here, you can now, click on create. So once you select create, and then you pick your objective, your goal, because I have spent time to explain this. I don't want to, because we are focusing on how to run awareness. So click here, like I told us, you can just briefly check what this ad or the kind of scenario it fits into. So click on this, and then you click on continue. So once you click on continue, then you are going to see different information that you have to fill. So the first one, there are 3 stages that we are expected to go through. The first stage is where you name the ad itself. Then the next stage is what? Ad set. And then the last stage is what? The ad itself. So let's see how I walk us through these stages. So the first one, I'll say, okay, campaign name. I can change this name to be any name. Let's say the ad I intend to run. Okay, it's just for practice. So I'll say, okay, this is a promotion ad. Let's say promotion ads. All right. Now, I will now come to where you have this campaign detail. So auction. So you can click on, that is what the buyer type. You can click on edit to see other options there. We have reservation. That is what? Buy in advance. Why this one is what? Buy retime. So you have to stay on retime. I use auction, which means that once they click, the Facebook words should refer there, not maybe I'm buying in advance. But most ads are usually run with this auction. Now, your campaign objective is very important, which we have already chosen there. So let's assume that at the point of entry, you choose awareness before you now realize that, oh, you don't want to use awareness. So you can just come here and click, and that will return you back here, and then choose another one. But since we have already chosen awareness, so I will just continue with it. All right, so I'll just continue with that option. Now, the next one is advantage campaign budget. Advantage campaign budget, which means distribute your budget across ad sets to get more results. You can control spending for each ad set. Now, if you own it, what it's saying is that, let's say you own it, now you will now be able to specify that, okay, maybe you are going to place like 2-3 ads, and you want to specifically define how will the budget be spread across all the ad that we place under the account. So if you want to depend on you want to define it yourself, not giving Facebook room to be the one to say this particular ad should use maybe 10,000 in your account, or this other one should use maybe should use maybe 2,000. But it is better you turn it off. You see, when you turn it off, it means that you are telling Facebook that you are the total money you are going to put there. You will define how it's going to be spent. So some persons will turn it on, because the advantage of turning it on is that Facebook will now be able to assess the quality of the ad and know, okay, this ad will get more people attention, so let me put 60%. So to make sure that that one reach the more audience, or reach more audience than the other one. So just like you are leaving it for Facebook to analyze itself. So most of these things are self-explanatory. That is why Facebook put this kind of brief explanation. We have A/B tests, which is common even in other platforms, which means is a technology that helps improve ad performance by comparing versions to see what works best. If you turn it on, it means you are also giving a privilege to Facebook to suggest how your ad can reach more audience. There are times you can turn it on. There are times you can turn it on. That means just like you are leaving Facebook to decide. Right? You are leaving Facebook to decide how to improve your ad so that you can reach more audience than expected. So all these are optional actually. Now, special ad category. If your ad falls under, maybe you are running financial product service, or maybe employment, maybe the ad has something to do under the maybe housing or social issue, you put it. But leave it off if your business do not align with this. It's not compulsory, because if you choose this, you are indirectly telling Facebook that your ad should focus more on employment or people in that particular category. So it's better you do not choose it so that your ad can travel far, because you are going to decide your demography and the age bracket, most of these things by yourself. So I'm leaving this on now, off. Then after this, the next thing I need to do is to click on next. So under the campaign, I have already done the required setting. So I'll click on next. The moment I click on next, you can see that it has moved from the first category, is now in the ad set. So we have just one more step to go before we end it. So under ad set, you can also give a name. So you don't want to use that new awareness ad set, you can use a more descriptive name. So I can just say ad. I can just say P, just to make it different from the other one, P ad. The other one I say promo ad. This one I can say P ad. Now, under this, we have different sets of information you need to also consider. And one of them is performance goal. Performance goal, how you measure success for your ad. If for any reason you don't know what this option is all about, you can quickly right-click here and open it in a new tab. So like I always say, always learn to know things that you don't know. Use it consulting Google, consulting ChatGPT. You are placing an ad and you get a particular, because all these statements, all these keywords, we keep changing. All this we keep changing. Facebook, we keep updating their website, their interface. So tomorrow you might come now, and then they must have changed maybe AB to something else. So you just have to find out. That is why they give you this to check in case you are having issue understanding what it represents. So you can always check and then you get details about it. So I will leave it. The best one is maximum what reach of ad. You have what maximum number of impression, and there's a brief description under each of these options. Under the first one, you have we will try to show your ad to as many people as possible. That is why I said most ad should be this. Now check the second one that says maximize number of what impression, and you say we will try to show your ad to people as many times as possible. So it's trying to, these are still maximize. Then maximize and recall leads. We will try to show your ad to people who are likely to remember seeing them. And then we have video views goals. All this first one, they are for just normal awareness goals. Video view goals, we have this. We will try to show your video ad to people who will watch the entire video when it's shorter than what? All right, I hope you can hear me. Let me confirm I was out before. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Please, if you can hear me, let me know before I proceed.
Yes. I think your network was disturbing.
No, I was out before. Okay, well, if you can hear me now, let me continue with the
Yeah, I
explanation.
can hear you. What about Mr. Young?
She should be able to hear me as well.
Yeah, I can hear him.
So, so all this, like I said, stay on the first option. But if you feel after going through them, you feel that you want to enhance any of this, you can go ahead. Once you read the content and you see that it favors you, you can just click on it. But most time, I just go with this. Now, that is for this option. Now, let's look at Facebook page. Now, every ad that you are placing must be used through or must connect to one of your Facebook page. So you can see that it's already selecting this. So I can come here to see if I have other Facebook pages. And there you can see that it's telling me that what I have, this is the Facebook page I am using. So now, once you have, if you want to add another page or you want to create, maybe you have not created before coming here, you can as well what? Create here. This process will be pending and take you through creating, then pick the one you created and then proceed. Now we have cost per result goal, and they say what is optional. Now, if you want to understand what is this field for, if you hover on it, you say a cost per result goal tells Meta how to bid in an auction, how to what? To costs. So sorry, my
That's what
network.
I'm experiencing.
But my network is okay.
So this network thing,
I hope you can hear me now. I hope you can hear me. Sorry, it only happens once in a while. Please, once you confirm you can hear me.
yes, sir.
Mr. Mr. Prosper, I
Yes,
think you
sir.
need
I
to
can
build
hear
your
you.
network.
You said what?
Hello, sir. I say you need to upgrade your network. You upgrade your network.
So
So
even
this this new MTN, Messi is trying to buy now. I think that one will be more better for you.
okay.
I've done my installation, though.
Because I can see your network is doing there.
Okay, there's a new
You can see
network.
Mr. Prosper. Mercy,
Mercy,
tell Mr. Prosper about it
which
now.
of the network?
Sir?
Which
No,
of the
this MTN new MTN, this their new data, this thing they are doing installation in the streets. But it's not everywhere, sure. But my own street, they've done that. So I subscribe with them.
Okay, you
It's
saw
25,000 naira. Everything. The installation is free.
okay, but you subscribe
That is unlimited.
in a month, Abby?
Yes, sir. Yes,
Okay.
sir.
So Mr. Ifai, please tell them to come to my area so that I can subscribe.
Where is your area?
Upanamu City Gate.
Where is your area?
I said Upanamu City Gate.
I think they should be in that angle too.
I'm not sure. They have not
No,
finished.
they're supposed to be
They have
there.
not finished Real Asaba. I don't think they will get there by now. Where is your area? Is it midwifery?
Before midwifery, Akpu Junctions side.
Yeah, they are still far now. You know, they will finish all this government area first. Okay, so we'll keep watching once you get to that is a good that's a good business strategy, at least. All right, so like I was saying, we are still on the cost per result goal. And like I said, it's optional. You can decide not to measure that. So Facebook will take care of that. As you can see here, that this option is helpful when you want to keep the average cost per result a certain amount during your campaign. So you want to know more about it, you can click here. I think the other one has opened. So you can see under about performance goal, whatever. So mine, I left it like that. Now, Meta will aim to spend your entire budget and get more and get most 1,000 impression using the highest volume bid strategy. But once you put that now, it means Meta will no longer follow that option. That is why I usually leave it so that Meta should follow the one that will give me the more conversion. So now, frequency control, all these, they are under this very option where you put it, then you will now be the one to say, okay, frequency control target the average number of times that you want people to see your ad. Because what it's saying is that there are times that the ad can be displayed to somebody three, 4 times. The person enter his Facebook, sees your ad today, and then maybe that same day, Facebook will carry that ad and keep showing. So that is what it's talking about. So I just program, if you click here now, it means that what? Let's click. So you click under this target, you put the number, but I selected what? This cap, that as well, to cap it at the maximum number of time that you want people to see your ad. I put my own at 2, this setting. So you can say your own should be 1. Now, that 2 times in every how many days that you want to distribute that number of time they can see your ad. Every 7 days or every week. Now, all this that I'm explaining depends on the situation at hand, the person you are placing ad for, the brief both of you had, how long the person wants the ad to run, because some will actually throw the money. Don't be surprised. A company can tell you that, well, how much does it cost us to continue to run this ad for 1 year? You cost them the millions, and then the rest is for you to make sure that they are getting results. So you won't be going back to them again to be asking for money. So since such a company want to remain on the internet, you can put a number of this and then also put this. Then value rules. Tell us how much more certain audience, conversion, location, and what placement are what to your business or system will optimize for outcome based on the rule. So most of these things, sometimes we leave them at the default, because if you click on what to create your own rules now, then you will not go through processes Now you can see that reach your preferred audience using value rule. That is what you want to place a certain value on your own. You are designing the value, and that is why you have been able to say, okay, these people, I have placed certain value on them. They are the one my ad should go to. So if you know that you know how to start it, you have done your market research and you'll be able to do that, then you click on this and then you start the process. But where you feel that you do not have, you want to rely on the Facebook copy, then you can just what? Ignore it. So here now you can see on title rule, you put the rule title. Now here now select criteria. Which criteria are you using to create this rule that will determine who Facebook will display your ad to? Is it by age? Choose from specific age. So all this will be needed at times, depending on what you are, the person you are dealing with. As I'm taking my time to explain, we will have finished the ad scene, but I need to break because my situation or my scenario might not align with yours, depending on your chat with the client. So if I select, let's say this now, then increase bid by this. Choose how much to bid on outcome that meets this criteria. So you can now say, okay, decrease bid, maybe you want to reduce it, and then the percentage will also be specified. Then name your rule, you put your rule name and make sure that it does not exceed 50 words. And then once you have done that, you click. If you want to reset, you reset. So that will be the option for this. So, but we are not doing that. We're leaving Facebook to take care of that. Dynamic creative. Now, dynamic creative is just like you are leaving Facebook. When you add your content, it will be creating. Look at it. We will automatically create combination of your media and test that your audience is likely to respond to. Now, this sometimes is also important. For example, now, I give a title, Learn Cybersecurity Free. Once Facebook sees that title, we generate AI, tell you what, learn how to protect system. Or maybe worse, like the internet is very porous now. So we just generate different words that align with that topic. So they are called dynamic. Today you can show them this one, tomorrow you can show them another one. So some persons can own it. And then how to create ad using dynamic, you click on this. Then once you on it, just know that that is going to take place. But if you do not want it, you turn it off. Now, your budget and schedule. This is where, is it lifetime budget or is daily budget? If it's lifetime budget, that means that customer sorry, I have to even change the location. So so you place it on, you put it on daily budget. Daily budget will be better for you. But remember, if somebody has paid you, and I don't think there's anybody that will pay you for a lifetime. So your daily budget, your budget must be at least this. So remember that maybe you must have funded your account with 10,000 naira. So you can say that, okay, based on that 10,000, on a daily basis, I want to spend 2,000 from it, provided it's not less than what is specified here. Or I can say, okay, I want to, let me put so it doesn't say that my daily budget, what I have in my account is less than the daily budget. So let me stay at that 2,000 naira. So after that, you click outside, then you have your schedule. This money, this budget, when will it start? When will the ad start running? So this is the place I was emphasizing on, that you need to make sure that you set the start date and the what? The end date. So 24th of January, which is today is 24. I think 24 is tomorrow.
Yes, sir.
Today is 24.
Today is 24.
Okay.
Abi?
No. Today is 23rd now. Fine, what is today's date?
23rd.
I know.
Okay, 23rd. Yeah.
Uh-huh. So now it's just since you are creating the ad today, so probably it's projecting the ad will start tomorrow. But however, you can click on that and change it to what? Okay, it should start today. And then set an end date. If you don't click here, you will not see the column for end date. So make sure you click here so that you can bring this column. Now you specify the number of days. So 2,000 times 14 days. This is how you check whether the customer can actually go with it. So you say, the money will not go. Okay, 14 days. Now you check. Then you check your end date here. I can say since I want, because the minimum there is what? We have the range it. So I can say if I want it to run for 7 days from 33rd to what? To February days, I can choose any day I want. And then the actual time that the ad should stop running, you can put it here. You can put, the actual time it should start running on this date, and the actual time it should stop running on this same date if you want. Now, budget scheduling. Schedule budget increase. Let's say you want to tell Facebook that for now the client just pays certain amounts. The person promised that he will fund you maybe the next 3 days. So you're like, okay, start with what I have. I am scheduling that so day I will add another money. But I would not want that because I can always go back there and add money whenever I feel like adding money. Audience control. This one is very important. Who are the people you are targeting? You have, because I have already gathered some audience. So it will ask me whether I want to use the saved one. So if I click here, these are some audience that I've already saved. And if I select here, these are the locations that I have already picked. The ad I ran last time, I choose Nigeria. In Nigeria, I specify different states. I look at some states that these states will not have interest. So I remove them. But if I want all the states in Nigeria, I will just put Nigeria. Then if you want to run maybe to country, just call the country name. So where you want to narrow it, because a client can tell you that run this ad and specify what? Asaba. And even in Asaba, he does not want people in certain locations to see it because he must have checked that people living there, they fall below the standard of the services he or she render. So you as an expert, you must know how to navigate it. So when you click on, you can say, okay, you want to edit this used one, and then that will bring them back. You can say, okay, I want to remove anyone. You can remove it. You can remove it because all these updates will all, they will come up at some point where you have placed an ad, with the initial information given. Then after that, the customer can come and tell you, no, you know what? I want you to not to send the ad to this place again. So you come back here and edit it, and then you put it. So like I was saying, so if, for example, you want to go with that, fine. But if you don't want to go with that, remember that where I am now, I hope I'm not past where I am. We are on what? The audience what? Control. And I choose to use what? I choose from the use one. So if I don't want to choose from the use one, then I have to what? Click on the option there and create. Just come straight to the location and start searching. So if I want to add UK now, you can say include, then go to maybe you type UK. And once you click here, it will bring out the UK. So you have to make sure you know the keyword to, once you bring it, okay, UK, England, whatever, you click. And then once you click here, it will add it to the list. Then that's how you keep searching. This United Kingdom, you search. If it is Nigeria, put Nigeria here. After that, start searching for the states in Nigeria. So now, so that is how to search. So in case while you are searching and you have issue with, maybe you are not seeing the map very well, so you can click on the plus to zoom out, to zoom in, just to see the location you are picking. So that is how to specify your audience. Now the next, I think that is the last thing under this particular aspect. Okay, so placements, choose where you add. Mine, come and drop this baby. So choose where your ad appears across Meta technology. Sorry. Be proactive when it happens now. All right, so like I was explaining, so you can click on edits, but I normally leave my own on none. All right, so include placement, like I left my own on none. So, but if you want to activate it, these controls include placement across all campaign for this ad account to avoid unnecessary performance losses. So I left mine on what? That none. And then advantage placement, you want to check what you have there. So you read through, your budget will be allocated. Your budget will be allocated by Meta delivery system across multiple payments based on where it's likely to perform. So if you want to check what you have there, you click and see the other option. Now, this one is very important. You leave it on advantage. Let Meta decide that. Do not try to do it manually because you may not have the technical knowledge to be able to do it manually. So you leave it on default. So once you are through with this, that brings you to the end of what? The ad itself. So ad set. So we now go to what? Ad. Now you can click here direct, or you go to what? Next. So this is going to be the last phase of it. And what are you expected to do here? Now I can give this a name again. Each of the stages, I'm giving them different name if I want, but I can just remove this and go with what? Awareness ad. The partnership ad, that is, you are running an ad in partnership with another person. So if you have that, you turn it on. And then once you turn it on, it will ask you to enter a code. That is, it will send a code to to identify that partner. So there will be a code that will be sent and the person will acknowledge it. So you can check more about it here, but I usually leave it on because I'm not in partner with anybody. So the profile that will be used in running your ad. So it has already selected my profile out of the two business account that I have here. So it has picked the first one. So I already know the profile that I'm using to run this. Then ad setup. So this is where you have to bring in the content, what you are placing. So these are two different ads that you can place, single image or video, or carousel. Carousel is an ad that you must have come across. We call that sliding ad. You can have a company can call you and give you like 5 different products and they want you to push them at once. So when that kind of, instead of you creating this ad for each of them 5 times, if the instruction is not given to you, what I would advise you to do is to run what? Carousel. Carousel, you can place multiple ad. That is what the first one will slide in, the viewer will see it. The second one will slide in, the viewer will see it until it gets to the last one. So that is for the carousel. But if it is single one, you click here and then you make sure that this multiple advertiser ad, your ad can appear with other others in the same unit. Now, the help of this is that your ad, remember that I said as you are placing Facebook ad, it's also an Instagram ad. It's also your WhatsApp ad automatically. So which means that the particular ad you are creating will generate a copy and display to the Instagram page that is connected to this account. The copy of it will be duplicated to what? Messenger. That is what it's saying. You turn it on. Now, you come to add creative. Add creative. So add creative is where you want to bring the content. What are you advertising? So look at what is selected. I will say, no, this is not what I want to advertise. You go to what? If it is video, if it is image, you click here. If it is video, you click here. If you want to create the video, you click here. So let's say an image, I'll click here. Now you must have dropped the content somewhere in your system. All these ones are the previous one that I've run. So it will show me whether I want to pick any of them. If I don't want to pick from this previous one, I'll go to upload and that will open my system storage. I will now locate where the ad is. So, but in this case, I can just say, okay, let's assume that I want to place this one again. So I will just click on it and then select what? Create. So once you click on that, it will add it. So I can delete this one so that it doesn't even display. Any one that is showing there that you don't want to add, you remove it. Okay, so we're having one item there before. So if you do not remove it, you might end up pushing both of them. And you have the privilege of adding up to what? 10 items. And look at the devices now. This will show on the phone of this size. These are different. It will show on story, status, reel, app. Then these are different capture of the media, how it's going to display. If somebody come across the ad using, this one is for all, this one is for only people that are, these are different devices size, just like responsiveness. Then you set it on this, then add a website URL. If you add a website URL, people who click on your ad, we go to your website. So if you want to add it, you don't want to add it, you leave it, but I think the best one for adding URL. Now, this place that you are seeing as URL, you can now bring that WhatsApp page link. Are you with me? You can now
Okay.
bring the WhatsApp page link and paste it here. So, which means that when they click on the WhatsApp page, but when they click on the button, then they will now land in the WhatsApp page. So that is for this. Then you can just write a short heading. Let's say what? Free cyber security. Free cyber security. You can add more headings. So you can see everything you are typing is capturing it here. It's capturing it here. So this is learn more button. This is the button that when they click on, it will take them to the link to the page. You must have added it link here. Then you can also display.
Wait, sorry, this website URL at the up here. Are you still going to put your
You can put
WhatsApp?
your no. Normally it's website. They can call it website. You can put your website, but it's mainly for website. Then you can put your enter the link that you want to show on the ad. So you can also put another link here with this one. If you have website and you have your WhatsApp page, you can put website there. That is when they click, it can take them to website then, or you use just this one. Then mobile app. So you can just leave it. That is the device that most people use. Remember, whatever you are putting is showing here. You can see the version of it, how it's going to be presented to them. So now every other thing should not be touched. Leave them the way they are, and then you click on publish. So once I click on publish now, it's going to run it. If there's any error, you can see that it has listed it, awareness. So just hold on. Then once you place it, there's some item not published. So it could be that one ad was not published because of the error. All other were published. So this kind of thing would be that, remember this is the 2000 that you specify. So this is the ad you are running. Now, it could be that maybe Instagram, Messenger, or maybe a particular device where it was showing all the screenshot of the ad content size. It might be that the size of that design did not go with one, but other ones are published. So now you have not seen any result because it will be on review for some time. Once you place it, this place will not be active. But when you check back like the next 5-10 minutes, once Facebook have cleared you, then it will show what? To show active. Then, but since I'm not running it, I can delete it. I don't want it. I just want to use it to show us how it works. Or I can just come here and turn it off temporarily, or select it and click on what? Delete to take it off from here. So it doesn't go and start consuming that money. Okay, so this is where we stop. So we have been able to learn how to run awareness ad. So your assignment is you fund your account even with as low as 2,000 so that you can convert it. Just maybe or you can just practice. Don't just fund the account, leave the money there, practice. Then when you are done, you delete it. So once we are done with content creating, you can now start designing something about yourself that you want to promote or you want to get from someone, and then you'll be able to push it. So this is where I stop in this section. I will not be able to take questions because I need to rush out. I have a place where I'm going for a presentation. So if you have any question, just reserve them. In our next meeting, we will discuss them. All right, so have a nice day, everyone. Ed.
Thank you, sir.
You too.
Mm-hmm.